All right, in this video, you're going to see an example of how to set up a problem-solving expression from a word problem. So Miss Gavette knitted a baby blanket for her granddaughter. The blanket is 3.5 feet by 4 2/23 feet. What is the area of the blanket? So I'm asking you for a numerical expression. Remember, that just means I want the math problem you're going to use to solve this problem. And I'm giving you a big hint. It's a multiplication problem because area is length times width. And I'm giving you the dimensions. It's 3.5 feet by 2 2/23 feet. So that's your length and your width. So we're just going to simply write the math problem 3.5 times 4.23. I can use the x in this because it's not, there's no variables, but I know we're kind of shying away from that in algebra, so you can use the dot. Just make sure you put it higher than the decimal, or you can use parentheses, 3.5 times 4.23, whichever you prefer. If it's an algebraic expression, we would definitely not want the x in there. All right, so now you're going to do the math. To do the math, you're going to rewrite your problem with the longer number on top and no decimal points. We're going to indicate how many digits are to the right of the decimal off to the side. We had 2 here, and then we have 1 here. So we indicate it off to the side before we multiply. Now you're going to multiply. 5 times 3 is 15, carry the 1. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, carry the 1. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. Now we've got to multiply by the 3, which is in the tens place. So I'm going to put in a placeholder 0 to make sure I start in the tens place. And I'm multiplying by 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Now I'm done with my multiplying, got my 2 rows. I'm going to add straight down. 5 and 0 is 5. 1 and 9 is 10, carry the 1. 6 and 1 and 1 is 8. 2 and 2 is 4, and 1. Okay, I'm not done because if it was 423 times 35, I would be done. But it wasn't. It was 4.23 times 3.5. So I need to look at both of those, add them together, and that tells me how many digits need to be to the right of the decimal in my product. So I'm going to swoop in 3. 1, 2, 3. And the answer to this problem now is 14 805 thousandths. So her area of her blanket is 14 805 thousandths feet squared, or squared feet. So think about it. This is like 4 times 4. We round this to 4 and we round that to 4, which is 16. So our answer is very reasonable at 14.805. Just note, an expression does not have an equal sign. This is the expression. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning also. Expressions are just the problem with no equal sign on them. We funnel it out or work it out and come up with our answer. That's it.